Hi, I'm Corin, and I'm here to teach you about Callum's stats and his ability, Team Spirit, alongside some tips if you're unsure how to play him. Callum Gallagher, the Jock, is one of the many survivors featured in Daybreak 2. In the Return to Sender chapter, he was released alongside survivors Akil, yronica, Iman, and killers Principal and Janitor. His difficulty rating is 4 out of 5 stars, and he's categorized as a support character. Callum's ability, Team Spirit, allows him to grant himself and his teammate additional stamina and faster regeneration. Callum interacts with a survivor's portrait to mark them as his teammate. He and his teammate both gain 15% bonus stamina regeneration, an extra 25 stamina when the ability is activated, and an extra 25 max stamina. More on this in a bit. Callum can activate this ability to grant his teammate and himself 25 stamina. If his teammate is dead, Callum will only get 15 stamina upon activating his perk. The cooldown for his ability is 80 seconds. He gains 75 XP for choosing a teammate and 15 every time he activates Team Spirit. He can also see the location of his teammate at all times with the icon above their head. Callum can also see how much stamina his teammate has. This ability can only be used on one survivor and cannot be transferred even in death. Callum's teammate also gets notified when he uses his ability. If Callum himself dies, his teammate loses every buff except the extra 20 max stamina. You can't repick after choosing unless your teammate disconnects. I'm gonna clarify here that the extra 20 max stamina isn't visually shown on the stamina bar because it is percentage based. You technically have more stamina when you're Callum or his teammate. Correct me if I'm wrong. Callum's stats are pretty good in two departments, looping and healing. He has 8 speed and 7 stamina, which means he's pretty good for looping, 2 stealth, and 5 composure. Callum can't crawl/walk for shit and get away with it because he has loud clomp footsteps because of his stealth. His composure is pretty because he still has relatively audible breathing. It isn't full-on mouth breathing, you can hear from the next room over though. 3 repair, which means he's done with repairing generators, but it's okay because you're not 2 repair Nathan. Doesn't mean you shouldn't be doing gens though, just saying. 10 healing is the biggest part of his kit. If you don't have a priority healer like Daejung, Emil, Sounjana, Arlo, Tabitha, Evelyn, or Dakari, you better get your ass over to that down survivor because they aren't gonna pick themselves up unless they're Elizabeth. And if you're in a snowball situation and aren't in chase, try to go pick up a survivor and make use of your 10 healing, when it's safe of course. Why don't more Callums go heal? My first tip is to pick a player who sprints and makes use of their stamina while in chase. You can also ask people in chat who would like Team Spirit. I would say pick someone who at least knows how to loop or can last long in chase to get the most out of your perk. I usually observe people while spectating before getting into a round to guess who would make the most use out of it. My second tip is to ask your teammate for a safe number. I think this is a secret part of Callum's kit that people should communicate with their teammates beforehand. A safe number is when you can see your teammate with a certain amount of stamina, let's say under 20, and they need the extra stamina. You should activate your ability when they hit or go below that number in chase. If your teammate can't communicate, just assume under 20 to 30 is when you should use Team Spirit. Also, let your teammate know with quick chats if your ability is on cooldown or not. My third tip is usually be on the lookout for people who get tunneled. Characters such as Iris, any gen rusher, or undetectables get harshly tunneled if the killer knows who to target. Try to help them out by making them your teammate. That way, you can increase their chances of survival and give them some of that team spirit when they fall short. Okay, I'll stop. My fourth tip is if you have to, be selfish with your ability. Just know that you don't always have to use your ability on your teammate. When you're stuck in a pickle, use your ability to give yourself more stamina. My fifth tip is only use your ability when you or your teammate are trying to get away from the killer/are in chase. Try to not be wasteful because the cooldown is a long 80 seconds. You can tell if your teammate is in chase by looking at the middle of their character's portrait, which should have the chase icon. Always look at their portrait to see if they're in chase and eye their stamina number when they are. My sixth tip is to take into consideration what your teammate's stats are. For example, if they're a gen rusher, let's say Akil, with their 5 speed and 6 stamina, you may want to activate Team Spirit if they're around 30 to 40 stamina instead of 20. I usually go around 20 stamina for loopers or people with solid speed/stamina. Sometimes people hesitate to use more stamina if they're low on it, especially when they should be using it, so it's better to use your ability to reassure them, if that makes any sense at all. My seventh tip is to play with a friend and make them your teammate. Honestly, if you're in a voice call with your friends, it makes playing Callum a billion times easier on your end, because your homie can just say, yo, I'm in chase, and kaboom, you got it. My final tip is don't revive yronicas unless you want to hear this.
Oh, Callum, baby, it hurts.
If you're playing as Callum's teammate, here's some things that you can do to not give your team spirit user a heart attack. Speaking from the heart, from most, if not all Callum users, try to not drop to 0 stamina at all. If you drop to 0 stamina, it makes it seem like you're on death's door usually, so I highly don't recommend this. Also, try your best to listen to the audio cue when Callum gives you extra stamina. There's usually a ping when they use their ability, notifying you when you have the extra stamina. If they give you stamina, utilize it wisely by conserving it, or use it to get ahead in the chase. Callum can be an absolute beast and annoying to go against if you know how to use him correctly. He can also turn other players into stamina monsters, such as Yara, Daejung, or anyone with a high stamina stat. Genuinely, he's due for more credit, recognition, and appreciation. He's low-key underrated, and even though lore-wise he isn't the best per se, he still holds a special place in my heart as a bi-Irish king. Debate me all you want, Callum haters! I will never stop loving him! Happy birthday, Bicon! Okay, we are playing Callum. We're playing Callum on Lakeview. This is just an example round, I guess, of how, you know, I probably play Callum. I'm already looking at who to buff here. It's either Crystal or Taylor for me. I usually look for people who are really good loopers as well, or like people that are like pretty good at least. Okay. So I'm gonna probably, why is yronica bald? I'll buff the Crystal. The Elijah with Crystal perk at least. Yeah. I don't know if they already gave someone their Crystal, but I'm hoping they either give it to Elijah or give it to me. But probably Elijah would make better use of it. Oh. Oh, it's host. Oh, it's host, it's host. It's host, it's host. Trying to be a good teammate here. I'll be trap disarmor then if it's gonna be a host. Usually hosts, like high stamina people or just like loopers in general who aren't doing anything should probably be, you know. Someone did just get down though, so since there is no other healer, I'm gonna go revive. Unless the killer is gonna camp. But yeah, if you have no priority healers, you should definitely be healing, by the way. Because you're Callum. Can't run. Wait. Oh, this person's AFK, huh? Oh, shoot. Wait, I just healed an AFK person. I didn't even know. Ooh, Taylor, okay. Oh my god, what the hell? That was actually a jump scare, the fuck? Here, wait. I'm gonna lead them to Elijah's locker stun, and then... Hey, come here, come here, come here! Ooh! Yeah, get him all. Get him, Eli. They definitely detected me, but I'm unsure of... Ooh, I almost stepped in that. Yeah, guys, don't step on- Ooh, I did not know they got stuck. Okay, that was not my bad shot. Okay, I need to lead them away from the downed. This killer is a bit laggy with how early they're swinging, and also because they're teleporting a bit. So you honestly just want to be careful. Okay, they... no? I don't know, it's hard to keep the killer's attention. Also, they're lunging very crazily, which is very concerning. Yeah, they're lunging really early. So I'm probably like back there for them. Like I'm all like they're probably on my ass on their screen at least. So yeah. Do they know? Okay, they're going for someone else. I usually take over people's gens when they're in chase to give them extra progress. I think that's just the Callum thing to do. Or just to finish the gen for them, because I like stealing gens. Callum on Lakeview. They're getting chased. Let me divert their attention real quick. I feel bad looping a level 1, but this is just a demonstration round, so in all honesty, I'm okay with it. I'm gonna go arm traps. Disarming traps, very good. There are a lot of randomly placed traps is what I'm noticing. Very new host core. I would go help that Taylor with the gem, but they're about to be done already, so it's fine. Oh no, they got out. Okay, we're cool. This is a pretty short round, but I will say... Oh. They just stepped on a trap. I will say, right now, my piece of advice is, definitely watch this person's stamina. I know the people in this server use their stamina a lot more than, like, you know, when it comes to, like, traversing the map and stuff. But, yeah, just in general, be careful. Be careful, and always, you know... Also, my teammate is working on a generator, which means I should probably stall. I don't know why they're working on a gen. It's very interesting. I'm gonna go to the other exit. Oh, they are glitching through the walls, yeah. They need to get to the exits. I already buffed them, so it's really just up to them at this point. They made it, see? Yeah, so being Callum can actually be helpful in a lot of ways, so, I'm muting my music here because it's copyrighted. But yeah, being Callum can help your teammate a lot with the stamina regeneration and, like, the 25 stamina that you get from activating your ability, etc. So yeah, it's always great to be Callum, guys, and happy birthday, Callum, my man. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching, whether you just wanted to watch something Daybreak related, or wanted to learn about Callum. I'm hoping this video gets more people to play Callum, as he's pretty cool to play and reminds me of a mix between Yara and Linden. Let me know if you want another guide for any other character. I also made this guide because I wanted to be the first one to make a guide for Callum. Thanks for watching. Corin signing off.